Hi everyone, welcome back to another day and another video. Hope you're well, and today is tournament day. So today's tournament is we've got the fortune weapon or weapon grade upgrade tournament, which is always goody, but it's part of the tavern event. So the tavern event is currently going on. So the Thirsty Tavern Titan, so you haven't seen my last video when I talked about it, check that out. But yeah, I've basically been swapped my build to grind as much as I can of the daily tavern cups or jugs or mugs. So currently my grind is at it's shown 0, but it's higher than that because I swapped to blue stacks. It's around about 8 or 9. When I prestige again, it should hopefully reset, but I haven't reached my minimum requirement yet. So I've been doing about minimum of 10 of them since yesterday, plus added the extra mugs from the previous tournament to it. So currently I have 705 mugs collected. Let me know how guys you doing. It's only been like literally one day, but 700 is a good start. I am currently in 4th place and there's only 6 people in the tournament. The reason is because I haven't been pushing, I've literally just been farming. I've still got plenty of time left, 17 hours, so probably keep on farming until later on this evening, and then I might switch back to Heavenly Strike build to do one push to just get me up to near first. I should be able to get first because my max is nearly 103,000, so I should be able to get first place, but I'll leave it till the end of the tournament so I can quickly sneak in with little effort. Now if you want to know what my clan Shadow Clone build looks like, it is this. So I've gone to Shadow Clone farm, sort of more like farm not pushing, so that's why there's a lot in cloak, and I think my ED's a bit high. That probably can be lower. Let me know what you guys think. But it's meant to be a farmish build, so I'm trying to go for speed. Normally my run times are about 15 minutes. I can do a run about 15 minutes. So that's my average run time at the moment. I could do a video where it shows just the run time, but I might just do that with background music because it's hard to talk for 15 minutes about nothing during a run. So I might do that. Let me know if you want to see just a runtime video. As I said, I'll make it look fancy and just show prestige all the way through with a bit nicer music. In the last video I talked about AT. So the AT was the topic of the last conversation, and I looked at a couple of your comments for the last video, which was very interesting by the way. And it's basically about the AT being 24 hours long and people paying for like 11 to 13 hours to get first place, and it's a bit of grind. A lot of people made fantastic comments about how to they also feel the grind's too long and the grind's real. Couple of good suggestions on how to prove it. Gabriel did a massive statement there, so if you haven't seen it, look at the previous episode. He did a great comments. Do you know what? I'll read it out. I'll actually read it out because I think these comments are worth reading. It'd probably just be easier to read it to you. So let's just bring this up here. I'll bring it so that you can still see my gameplay. Look at that. I'm trying to cut down on editing, so if I just put it in here, I wouldn't have to snip it and crop it in later. I can just read it out. Soulrise is being lazy in his editing. Right, so Gabriel said, Soulrise also already users that have contacted us to developers. I sent this message for game support and I want the community to discuss my idea and hope that developers will develop my idea into the game. My message to developers. So he sent this message, Gabriel, and he also posted it in Reddit. Now there's a lot, but I think it's worth discussing the pros and cons. You think what will work, what won't work, because he says he would like feedback. So if you want to leave a reply on this comment or just leave your own suggestion in the comment below, this would be a fantastic opportunity to do so. Developers do watch these videos and they do listen to your comments when you send it to them, so it helps the community. And I like listening, I like hearing what you guys have to say. I mean, you guys make the game. It's not for you, then the game wouldn't be like it is. So thank you. So I want to hear me out for this one, for the betterment of the game. So first point, first paragraph, skill tree. At skill tree, there should be recommended skills on which skills you should upgrade next, depending on your count, build, set, pet, overall damage, depending on your mastery goals, pet equipment, unlocks, sets, etc. It recommends player what is the perfect set for them. So basically, he wants a pre-suggestion on how to make the perfect build. I don't think they should do that. That should be included. Some people, for new people, it might be great because it gives them, obviously shows them what direction to do and how to optimize a build. But then it takes the fun out of trying different builds. It takes the fun out of well, basically my job will be gone. My job would be pointless because there's no point doing any videos or guides if it just shows you how to play the game. But I think it would take a lot of fun out of the game of trying different builds. If the game shows you how to do the perfect run, you might as well just add an autoplay button and not bother you doing it yourself. Good suggestion, but I think that'll make the game boring. On default tapping screen, there should be a button to upgrade all heroes automatically at max, and the tapping section never stops since the player taps on hero upgrades all heroes, and also helps players participate into the dark tournament easily since it's exhausting to upgrade all heroes while tapping. 100%, this quality of life is definitely should be used. When it should be buy max, there should be another button that says buy max all. So when you level up, instead of maxing up one by one, there should be a button you just click once here, which levels up everything you've currently got open max. That will help AT massively, because that's one of the things I don't like about AT is that because it starts from the beginning, you've got so many heroes to click on. You've got like 33 heroes you've got to click on all the time, and it just takes so long. So a max button all, definitely 100% include that. Pet tab, there should be a quest to level up certain pets that will not give buff only, but to only level up certain pets without expedition. I'm not too sure about that. I'm not sure what it means by that, but it says to send a quest to level up certain pets that don't give buffs. So there should be quests just to level pets. So for example, like you can select that pet to go on level on that pet and not randomly. I think that's what your suggestion. I think that would be good if you can, instead of randomly dispatch pets like this, and then you got obviously limited, because that could be a guide, could be a good idea, could be a very, very good idea. If that would be the case, we can specifically select pets you want to level. So I want to select, come here and select that one, and send it on quests instead of randos. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. I wouldn't, again, if I can do that without even having to get a buff for it. Yeah. And the next comment, he says, at the relic upgrade screen, there should be an upgrade all button that divides the prestige relics to all available chosens, depending on which option to play chooses to max his or her artifacts. For example, if I choose divide all more relics onto all artifacts, it automatically upgrades all upgrades artifacts divided equally. If I keep upgrading it, I can choose not to upgrade Books of Shadows, but I can upgrade all my artifacts equally, BOS not included. So the players can maximize the overall power, gold input, and they can maximize BOS in between players. I think that's a good button as well. So basically, same with the heroes, a max all button, but a bit more defined. So instead of just max all, maybe you can have a selection like a tick. You can tick, 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 and it's saved, so that when you went to level, you can say, oh, on spend max, and it will level up the ones that you've selected, kind of like the artifact optimizer. If you've ever used that tool on the Competition website, I think that would be a good option. If you just select which artifacts you want to level and then put spend max, and it will basically divide whichever relics you got in between all the artifacts you've selected. That would be a much easier way to do it. I think what you mentioned by having like different categories, like an S, A, B, so like spend all max there, spend all max there, spend all max there, could be good, but I think it'd be overcomplicated. If you just select which one you want, so I just have a little tick there, tick, tick, tick there, then you can be a bit more, because sometimes people don't want to level up all artifacts. They might be for the build, or especially if you're a beginner player, you definitely don't need to level up all your artifacts. But I think having a saved selection, so for example you select, then that means when you level up next time, you don't have to painstakingly go for each one again. You can just press one button because it previously saved what you previously yeah, previously saves what you previously selected and remembers it, then you can level up the same artifacts. And then you think, oh, actually that one's high enough, I'll unselect it. I think I should do this one next and select that. So I think that'll be another quality of life one. Very good point, very good point. At the equipment tab, on the other hand, TT should have an option that can merge equipment. For example, it can merge one random rare equipment for 15 random common equipments. You can merge one random legendary equipment for 10 random rare equipment. You can merge one random mythic for 5 legendary equipment. Since getting diamonds for equipment is rather little to no use, and also waiting for random good equipment to farm on is such a hassle, this merge equipment option can easily help players find a use on useless common and rare equipment to get legendaries and mythics easily without hassle, and also be hard work to do. So basically merge system, so you could do away with the diamonds. So instead of selling them for extra diamonds, you can merge lower equipment, a whole lot of lower equipment, and sacrifice it for one higher grade one, for one next up. Yeah, I think that could be good, but I'm just thinking which would be better, merging to get a higher grade artifact or diamonds. Because even if this is pointless for diamonds later on, he keeps forgetting. I feel this is a person that has a mid to late game account. For beginning people, diamonds, selling all your equipment, because you get loads of equipment drop, and diamonds does help you, especially if you're saving for TC chests if they're on offer, and buying other things as well. Having loads of diamonds does actually help you. So crafting, let me know what you guys think. I'm on the fence that one. I don't know if it'd be a good thing or a bad thing having a crafting system, merging system added. I don't know. Let me know. It's toughy, that one. Toughy, that one. I can see the pros and also see the cons, so I'm not too sure. Then he put, I hope my message is noticed on the Tap Titan 2 team seems to help and benefit future or rather game easily. Do not focus on updating clan stuff, only benefit players with a clanship. So basically is focus on the user interface. But yeah, these are really, really solid points. So thank you very much for commenting on that. I know it was a little bit long, it was a long comment, but he put so much thought and effort into that. I had to read it all out and discuss it with you, what you guys think. Again, feedback, opinion is fantastic. If you want your comment read, or if you want to feature anything, leave it below. I'll read through every single one. I reply to every single comment, and I might feature it in the next video like this. So it's worth leaving a comment. And if you're new here, make sure you're followed and subbed. Helps out the channel, and also I love you for it. So thank you very much. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care. Bye.